And so here, Good Morning Coffee, we see they said here that top rapper 50 Cent blasts New York City mayor's plan to give 53 million to migrants, forced to consider that maybe Trump is the answer. I don't think he's forced to consider it. I think that I think that it's very obvious that uh, they're trying to break this system called Babylon America. Um, this mayor here has already on Facebook. He had his ceremony, not the ceremony, but him receiving his apron, his Masonic apron. You know, him. I think he's like third level, whatever. And so he had to do certain things. So this is just part of Enlil's system here in America. The two towers being taken down. Uh, all of that has to do with one of the Anunnaki brothers who call themselves gods wanting to take down the other brother's system. Now, this system, if I'm not incorrect, is Enlil's system. Enlil is one of the Elohims of the Old Testament, the ones that came down. And even though Enlil did not impregnate any females, his brother did, and some of the GGs did, and they did gene slicing, and they created life without, some of them created life without intimacy, meaning like virgin births. You know, they created virgin births. So have you ever heard of virgin birth? Exactly. You ever heard somebody having a baby and they're too old to have a baby? That's called insemination, baby. And that's been around thousands of years. It's just us just hearing about it. So this mayor here, New York launches 53 prepaid debit cards to immigrants to spend. Migrants living in Roosevelt Hotel in Manhattan will be. So, you know, you have to understand this game that's being played right here is technically a game that gets people over here to be new slaves, because Enlil does need new slaves. He needs new slaves. Nobody's illegal, technically speaking, because no one owns the earth. And these people know this, but they need new slaves over here because they intend on shaking the system towards something else, and they're trying to get that prep for that, because they know the people that are in this system now will refuse to bow down to a poverty economy. Americans are not about it. Now, the thing that came out in 2020 to 2023, that they insisted that you get it immediately or the whole world's going to perish, that is part of the game too. That's part of the game to put some people to sleep. It's called golden sleep in gematria. I do decode, it's golden sleep. They're going to put you to golden sleep, meaning you're going to go through that white tunnel and you're going to be told that you weren't good enough, and then they're going to say you need to go back and be reincarnate, or they'll tell you go back because you haven't finished your course. And those handlers who are I wouldn't call them grays, but that's your job, to inform you that you're not good enough. Now, 53 means hell. I just recognized that. 53 million meaning hell. So this is going to cause a lot of chaos, terror, frustration. I see these colors these people have on too. Alert, which is red. Purple, which is transitioning. They're transitioning blue out. Cold blue. They're bluing out. Okay. Go. Green. Man, they're working it. And then they have things that look like pillars. But anyway, I don't want to focus on that too much. But this morning, I just want to talk about, you know, this guy here says, Steve McCallan says, the insanely incompetent has the legals pinky swear that they will only spend your money on food and baby supplies. This should go well. I think between him and Foucault and Biden, this has to be the most incompetency ever assembled. That was a little shaky here. It's all theatrics, so I would say don't be moved by the theatrics. This is part of the game. This is part of the game called life. This is part of, just like in Venezuela, they did this as well. You bring in a new leadership, a new system. Now, when Trump does get in, of course, 46, they put a 46 on him, so that means that he very well someone may perish. It may not be him, but it may be someone close to him because there needs to be some type of sacrifice. So I didn't want to say that. YouTube's sort of funny when you want to speak the truth. But this guy, the mayor, is just doing his role. He's he's of the pyramid, and so he's obligated. He's a slave. He's a servant. He's obligated to do their bidding. That's what I want to say about that this morning. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and thanks for watching.